Welcome back, grade 2. How are you? I hope you are happy and safe. Our lesson today is very interesting. It's take apart tends to add. Very interesting. Page number 165. But before that, I have a story to share with you. Lesson grade 2. Yesterday, I have prepared these cupcakes. Many pieces of cupcakes. 2 plates of them. The first plate has 18 pieces of cupcake. The second plate has 13 pieces of cupcakes. They were very delicious. Hmm. But the point is, when I asked my younger brother, how many pieces of cakes do we have in all? What do you think? He surprised me and take 2 pieces of cupcakes from the second plate and he put them in the first plate. Why do you think he did that? Listen. He told me that now we have in the first plate 20 pieces, not 18, because he took 2 pieces from the second plate and put them in the first one. So in the first plate now we have 20 pieces of cupcakes. And in the second plate now we have 11 pieces rather than 13. Interesting. And he told me that now it's very easy. 20 plus 11 simply equals 31 because 0 plus 1 equals 1. 2 plus 1 equals 3. We add ones to ones and tens to tens. So the sum is 31. Interesting. And when I asked him, why did you do that? He told me that numbers that end in 0 are easier to add. Interesting, that's right. So when we have two numbers like 18 and 30 and we would like to add them, we don't have to add them directly. We can break apart one of these two add in to make a 10 from the other. Like these ones, we take 2 from 13 and add these 2 to 18. So now the add-ins are 20 and 11. Adding 20 and 11 is much easier than adding 18 and 13. Interesting. Now let's start our new lesson. Please, grade 2, open your book, page number 165. Lesson grade 2. Let's show number 48 in the first box, this one, with base 10 blocks. Let's see how can we do that. How many tens are in number 48? What do you think? How many tens? The value in tens digit is 4. So we have 4 tens. And we can represent them like this. Each column represents 1 10. So we have 4 tens. And how many ones do we have here? Again, the value of one's digit is 8. So we have 8 ones and we can represent them like this. 4 tens and 8 ones. Now let's show number 16 in the second box, this one. Again, how many tens do we have in this number? The value of tens digit is 1. So we have 1 10 and we can represent it like this. And how many ones do we have in this number? Again, the value of one's digit is 6. So we have 6 ones. Interesting. We have only 1 10 and 6 ones in number 16. Interesting. Now let's try to add these two numbers. 48 plus 16. We have two-digit numbers. How can we add them? Let's try to make a 10 just as we did in the story. Let's try that. Here we have two numbers, 48 and 16. Let's try to make a 10 out of 48. How can we do that? What do you think? The closest 10 to 48 is 50. So we would like to have 50 instead of 48. 50 ends in 0. So it's much easier to add 50 to another number. How can we do that? We can take two ones from this number, like this. We can take these two ones from number 16 and put them or add them to number 48. Now here we have 50 and 40. Interesting. Now we can add these two numbers easily. So let's write the addition number sentence to add these two numbers. 50 plus 14 equals, again, we have to add one's digit to one's digit. Here we have 4 and here we have 0. So 0 plus 4 equals 4. And we have to add tens to tens. Here we have 1 and here we have 5. So 5 plus 1 equals 6. So 64. Excellent, grade 2. The sum is 64. Let's take a look again to these blocks. Here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We have 6 tens and 1, 2, 3, 4. And we have 4 ones. So the total is 64. Interesting. So please, grade 2, be sure to draw these blocks on your book, page number 165. And don't forget to write this addition sentence. Let's see the next page. Page number 166. Here we have another example. 28 plus 30x. How can we add these two numbers? Again, we would like to make a 10. We can make a 10 out of 28. The closest 10 to 28 is 30. Again, we have 28. We would like to make a 10. And we said that the closest 10 to 28 is 30. So, how many counters do we need to make 30? This is 28. We need two counters. Excellent. We need two counters to have 30. So we will take apart number 36 to 2 plus 34. Now we can add this 2 to 28. 28 plus 2 equals 30. Again, we will take apart number 36 to 2 plus 34. And this one, it will be as is. And we took apart number 36 as 2 plus 34. Now we can add these two numbers to make a 10. Now we have 30. 30 plus the last number, which is 34. Now 34 plus 30 equals, what do you think? Again, we have to add ones to ones. 0 plus 4 equals 4. And 3 plus 3 equals 6. So we have 64. Interesting. The sum is 64. Interesting. Now the question is, can we make a 10 out of 30x? What do you think? Of course, yes. Yes, we can. We have 36. How many counters do we need to add to 36 to have 40? What do you think? Of course, 4. We need 4. If we add 4 to 36, we will have 40. So we will take apart number 28 to 4 plus 24. Excellent, grade 2. We will take apart number 28 to 24 and 4. And then we will add this 4 to 36. So 4 plus 36 equals 40. And now we can add 24 plus 40. Again, we will add ones to ones. 4 plus 0 equals 4 and 2 plus 4 equals 6. So the sum again is 64. Interesting. We get the same number. We get the same sum. We used two different ways to find the sum of 28 plus 36. Interesting. So we conclude that we can take apart any of these two add-ins to make numbers that end in 0. That's enough for today, grade 2. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.